Hello friends, this is Manak from Civil Center and I welcome all of you back to our channel. So friends, I welcome all of you to the fresh episode of Civil Side Gyan in which we'll know about pedestal. So first of all, we'll know what is a pedestal. As you can see in this picture of the site, this is a column which will be casted further. This is a pedestal and this is a footing. So to give a brief idea, both pedestal and column are compression members. Why the pedestal is provided is the next question. So the pedestal is provided to transfer the loads of the columns to the footing. Now let us find out what IS code says about it and how to calculate the reinforcements or how to assign the reinforcements in pedestal and how to assign the size of the pedestal and up to which size it is a pedestal and which size it is a column. So the details we'll know in our IS code. So we have opened IS 456 and let us see what IS 456 says about it. So in the clause 26.5.3.1, let us find out. So here basically a definition is given of the pedestal. It is written that pedestal is a compression member, the effective length of which does not exceed 3 times the least lateral dimension. So now what does this mean? So suppose we have a column size, let's say we have a column here and the size of the column is 250 into 300. So the column size, let me just type it out. Column size is equals to 250 into 300. So the least lateral dimension here of the column is your 250. So according to this definition, the effective length of which does not exceed the max 3 times the least lateral dimension. So maximum length of pedestal will be equals to 3 into 250, which will be equals to 750. So 750 mm will be the maximum length of the pedestal. So what does this mean? Let us go back to the picture. So if this column size is 250 to 300 and if this length should not exceed your 750 mm or more than the least 3 times the least lateral dimension. So hope it is clear now. And for example, if the column size is 400 into 300, so 300 is the least lateral dimension, then we'll calculate the maximum length of pedestal as 3 into 300, that is 900. So up to 900 mm, if the height is given, then it is called a pedestal. So now hope it is clear what is the difference between column and pedestal and how to calculate the maximum length of pedestal. Now when you know the length of pedestal to be given, maximum length of pedestal to be given, so now what is the reinforcements which you need to provide in a pedestal? Do we need to design a pedestal so that we can calculate the reinforcements like we do in case of column? Yes or no? Let's find out. So in this clause, that is 26.5.3.1 of longitudinal reinforcements in pedestal, you can find out in the point number h that in case of pedestals in which the longitudinal reinforcement is not taken in account in strength calculations. So it says that for pedestal in which the longitudinal reinforcement is not taken into account in strength calculation, the nominal reinforcement shall not be less than 0.5% of the cross-sectional area to be provided. So if the pedestals, in case of pedestals in which the longitudinal reinforcement is not used for strength calculation, if you just want to provide a pedestal so that the load is transferred safely, then you can provide longitudinal reinforcements up to or more than 0.15% of the cross-sectional area. So suppose if the cross-sectional area for this particular column is 250 into 300, if we just calculate the cross-sectional area of the column, as you can do here, just open the calculator and then we can just calculate the cross-sectional area, that is 250 into 300. So this is the cross-sectional area of the column, and let us find out what is the minimum area of steel which should be provided in the longitudinal reinforcements. In case of pedestal, it will be divided or multiplied by 0.15%, so it will be 0.0015. So this will be the area of steel which should be provided, minimum area of steel which should be provided in the pedestal. So we can provide this much minimum area of steel in the pedestal. So basically this is the all about the pedestal, what is the pedestal, and what is the minimum reinforcements which we need to provide in the pedestal. So hope all your doubts got cleared here, all the difference between column and pedestal. So given brief overview, a pedestal is a compression member like a column which is also a compression member, but the least lateral dimension of the column is whatever is the least lateral dimension of the column, the pedestal length should not exceed 3 times of it. So if you have a column of 300 into 400, the least lateral dimension of the column, it will be your 300. So 3 times 300, that is 900. The pedestal length, this one, should not exceed this 900 or 3 times the least lateral dimension. So hope all of your doubts got clear. So this is Mainak, and we'll meet in the next video. Bye.